Alright guys, so welcome back to episode 3. We have another scratch off here with Arabian Fortune. This should be a pretty fun game. Let's get right into it by starting off by scratching the gems that we have in our treasure numbers. So we've got a number 1. It's saying, let me put that into things. So we've got number 1, so we scratched off grid number 1, it's pointing down. So I think we can scratch off number 8. So let's see where we go from here. Number 8 is a scorpion. Scratching off number 2, we've got number 17. That's got an arrow pointing left. So we'll scratch off number 17. We've got an arrow pointing down. And that looks to be a torch. Scratch off next number 51. Which is down bottom left. And we do have some sort of gypsy looking character, as you can see there. Scratching off gem number 4, we have 34. And we look to have some sort of cobra there. Gem 5, we've got number 5. So we'll scratch off number 5. We have a seashell. Gem number 6, my favorite number, 26. And we have a crown. The beauty. Number 42. Arrow pointing down. Scratch off 49. Arrow pointing down. 56. Arrow pointing left. 55. And we have a treasure map. Scratch off number 33. Is the next one. We have a second cobra. So we need 3 symbols in order to win that prize. A second cobra, or if we do scratch off 3 cobras, that is $10. So if we get one more cobra, we actually double the winnings of this ticket. It's a $5 ticket we've spent here. All the ticket prices are in the top right corner. So let's scratch off number 28 that we've just revealed. We have a sun. Number 7, which is another crown. So if we get a third crown, that's $100,000. Let's hope so. Scratch off number 53. Arrow pointing left to scratch off 52. Arrow pointing upwards to scratch off number 45. Another arrow pointing left to scratch off 44. And we have a second treasure map. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 treasure numbers to reveal. And we've got a couple symbols that are on 2 symbols. So hopefully we can get a third symbol on some of these. I think the likelihood is pretty low. Most likely we might just get a third cobra, which will give us $10, which I'm not going to be upset about. So it's number 20. Well, let's hope we can get that. Arrow pointing right, so we'll scratch off 21 and we get a cactus. Or cacti. I don't know the correct word. But next gem is 31, so we'll scratch off 31. We've got an arrow pointing left, so scratch off 30. And we have a camel. Next number is 32. We'll scratch off 32, which is an arrow pointing upwards, so we'll scratch off now 25. And we got an urn or a vase. Next treasure number is number 10. So we'll scratch off number 10. We got a both ways symbol. So this is pretty interesting. So both ways symbols means now we can scratch off number 11 and number 9. So we'll scratch off number 9 first, which has got an arrow pointing upwards. So we'll scratch off number 2. We've got an arrow pointing towards the right. So we'll scratch off number 3. And we've revealed another torch. So we'll come back and we'll scratch off number 11. It's got another right arrow symbol, so we'll scratch off number 12. Now we've got a downward facing arrow, so we'll scratch off number 19. And we've got a seashell, which I believe that's our second. It might be... Yeah, that is our second. So we'll move on. We've got 3 treasure numbers to go. So let's reveal... Number 18, we'll scratch off that just now. That is another cacti, or a cactus, which I believe is our second. It is. We've got 2 more numbers to reveal. Let's hope that we can reveal something good. Hopefully we can get some a prize here. So 54, not looking great so far, but we got a treasure map, which I think is our third. $20 win. That's pretty good. I'll take that. That is 4 times what I've won. So last number is number 41. So let's scratch off number 41. Let's hope it's a crown, because that's $100,000. Nope, we have an arrow pointing downwards to number 48. Number 48 reveals an arrow pointing left, so that's number 47. Number 47 has another arrow pointing left for number 46. And we have another vase / urn. So let's get rid of some of that. So as we can see, we've got our numbers here and all our symbols here. We'll just make sure that we haven't won anything other than... I know we have 3 treasure maps. We have 1 down here and 2 over here. I think number 54, 55, and 44 is our treasure maps. So this is a pretty good ticket. We spent $5 on it, as you can see up here, and we have won $20. I'll take it. That's a good win. Unless we have won more than that. Okay guys, so I've double checked, triple checked. It looks like we have only won $20, but that's pretty impressive. That's 4 times more than what I paid for it. So that's a good win today. Hopefully we can win in the next episode. Thank you guys for joining. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.